And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, making money doing trading Forex, and building expert advisors for the MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 platforms, and just in general helping you become a better trader. So with that, let's go ahead and since we're going to be talking about risk, there are risks, and you need to know about them. And they go something like this. Well, first, today is Tuesday, June the 16th. It is the 16th day of June, 2026. And we have a kind of a piece, a memorandum of understanding going down between the U.S. and Iran, which means there's an agreement to have an agreement or something like that. It's nothing binding, nothing too binding, because we can still start bombing each other pretty quickly. However, we've got more bombs than they do, so I don't know. We're going to see what happens with that. But with that, we need to go ahead and start talking about disclosure. Well, I don't think anyone's going to get bombed outside of there today, so we won't talk about that. But that's not what this channel is for. It's about trading Forex. So let's go ahead and go there. And first, let's talk about the risks, because you need to know about them. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration at this time. I have held NFA registration in the past. That was back in 2002, 2004 is when I was actively in a brokerage business, but I have just been a trader since then, since 2009. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And here's the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So with that, let's go ahead and get straight into what we're looking at. What do we want to do first? Well, let's talk about me some more. Well, here are the expert advisors I have for purchase at the MetaTrader, at MQL5, which is the background for the MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 platforms. That's who builds them. The Bollinger Band RSI Mean Reversion Pro and the Bollinger Band RSI Mean Reversion Pro for MT5 are both available. Going to make some changes to these to make them more better. I've also got a couple more that I'm going to, well, at least one I'm going to unleash. That's the 2 moving average with MACD. I think I would make that one free because I'm not happy with the way the MACD, with how slow the MACD confirms the trade. So it doesn't do what I would like for it to do. RSI is probably a better indicator for that. What else are we going to talk about? Oh yeah, let's come over here and talk about, you guessed it, tradingforexforprofit.com. So this is this is my site. So we're going to go into it a little bit. Let's go to the home page here. I think I'm still logged in. Yeah. And here we have the accounts. You can put your accounts in here and list all your accounts. After that, you can go to your account activity and see what kind of activity you've got. And then after that, you can go down to your calculator and decide how you're going to pick your trades and how much risk you're going to put into each trade and help you get a better idea of what's going on. There's also a high impact advisory act that you can add to remind yourself that, oh, this may not be the best time to trade because there's a high impact advisory coming out, like let's say interest rates or something like that, an interest rate decision. You can also journal your trades here. The next one, and here you can see I'm sometimes doing well, sometimes not. Look at that loss right there. That's a huge one for a little bitty account. You can import your trades here and check out your trade performance here. And then strategies, you can build a strategy in right here. Those are not the only 2 strategies I use, but those are the 2 that I have listed for my personal trading. And then we'll see if I may get into some more premium features, premium news, might be some strategies to talk about, might be a strategy posts every now and then. So I'll actually talk about trading strategies. So with that, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on with Market Pulse. This is Trading Forex for Profit Market Pulse. Let's see what's going on here. Showing the euro is very strong, the USD very strong. This is also based on it takes interest rates into account. Pardon me. I also have to make some changes that are pending right now before I'm going to update to the server to see if we can't make this a little bit more robust. So let's see what Forex Factory says. I mean, not Forex Factory, Market Mode, Baby Pips. And this is the market sentiment as everyone else sees it right now. We have the Kiwi on top, which is interesting. The Euro following second, Aussie right beneath there, along with the pound, the yen, and the US dollar is way down here on top of the Canadian. So it looks like we still could get that 140 push on the dollar versus the Canadian. Risk on, risk off-o-meter is right here. It's at 74. Risk on, dollar down, everything else up. So we'll see if that actually happens, or if that boils down that way. And let's also look at this. I didn't talk about this yet. This is my trading challenge. Not really a challenge. It's the Trader's Cup for June with Audacity Capital. I'll be purchasing a $10,000 prop firm trading challenge tomorrow. So we'll see. Let's get that set up before the next video. So I'll show you what's exactly what's going on with that. This is DXTrade. This is their best. This is the only approved prop firm trading platform in the United States for CFTC, by the CFTC, which is the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, one of the regulatory bodies that trades keeps an eye on Forex stuff, Forex trading and the like, and also Kalshi and Polymarket, and that also falls under their umbrella too. But at any rate, those are the rules by which we have to play. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in today's markets. Look at that. We have the 10-year, US 10-year is down to 4.41%, which is under 4.5%, so that's a plus. So a little luck, we'll be getting a little bit of a reprieve from this little bump in inflation. I say little bump because it's not as near as bad as back here in 2022 when it was massive. But we won't talk about that because we're not in 2022 anymore. It's 2026, 4 years later. And that's what's going on with that. The Japanese yen. Let's take a look and see what's going on there. Look at that. The Japanese 10-year yield is perking up. It's starting to perk up. I'm expecting to see something happen with that pretty soon. Let's take a look at what's happening over here with the 10-year. And let's come over here to the Japanese yen, and look at that. They are even converging a little bit more closer to the carry trade unwinding, and that means that we need to get in there and start selling the pound versus the yen. We're not there yet, and if you get into that trade right now, remember, every day that you hold on to that trade, you're going to be paying the carry costs. You're going to be paying the carry trade instead of earning on the carry trade. But this is a massive financial breakdown. Is basically what's going to happen in Japan. And it's going to translate into the U.S. corporate markets, such as all the companies that do business in Japan that are holding on to the carry trade. When that washes out, it's going to be ugly. People have been saying it for years that it's going to be ugly because I was chasing it in 2022 and didn't even come close to happening. And I lost a lot of money doing that. So don't do that. Let's see with that. Let's go to the DXY. 99.54 coming down off of the decrease in bond yields. And here we have the euro versus the dollar. 116.11. Should have stayed in that trade that stopped out at 115.9. But at any rate, that's where we are now. So my trade was stopped out. I should have let it run a little bit longer before putting in stop losses. I'm also getting a little weird about stop losses. I'm going to start trading with fewer stop losses. I know it sounds crazy, but you know, I think a lot of my trades would have been better off if I had not gone with the stop loss. I'm starting to realize that may be the way to go because a lot of my trades are stopped out early. Pound versus the dollar right here, 134.24. Starting to perk up off the 134 level. Dollar versus the Swissy right here, 79.40. Coming down. It's good. I expect that to come down a little bit more too. Getting into an area of support right now though. Dollar versus the yen. I'm expecting this to come down a lot. I'm expecting this to be like down around 158, 156, and down around here ish. I'm expecting a big backlash because they're raising interest rates did very little to affect the pound versus yen at all. So I am expecting Japanese intervention coming soon. and it did virtually nothing to the pound versus the yen. 215.16, still on a run. This might be the what we need to know about this is that when these start running, that's when the Japanese will do the rug pull on it. Euro versus the yen right here, 186.11. Canadian versus the yen, 114.50. Crude oil is right there, coming down to 78.53. Loving that. See if crude oil comes back down into the range of sanity of us. Let's go 70. That would be huge for the total world economy. Let's take that huge chunk of energy-related inflation out. Dollar versus Canadian looks like it's topping out at 140. But then that's not a red candle, so it could go further. We'll see. Keep our eye on that and see if the UCAD keeps running. Aussie, still loving the Aussie. It's not loving me. 70.78. Looking for that to breach through this area of resistance right here and get back up into the 71 range. That would be fantastic. It's what I'm looking for. It's now keep in mind also we've got this. We're starting to look like a downward channel forming. So could go either way right now. And that's the weirdest thing about Forex, is that it can go either way at any time. Gold. Got stung on a gold trade yesterday. Just in the my June trading Traders Cup challenge. Stopped out $30 below, and it hit it, and then took off again. So 30, but then you can't really not use a stop loss on gold because it'll destroy your account. 43.46 is where gold is right now. See what the rest of the metals are doing. Platinum 118.01. Palladium 113.65. Silver at 70. And it looks like the software sector was mixed yesterday. It looks like it came up a little bit. The IGV, HubSpot down 1%. Salesforce, the big CRM, down almost 1%. Intuit perking up 2%. GoDaddy up of 1.6%. Close to 1.82% on Intuit. GoDaddy, Adobe right there at 115. NVIDIA up 3.5%. So how about that? Upwork, yeah, that's still not going anywhere anytime fast. And it's starting to look at how shallow that's trading right there. I would be surprised if that comes off if they try to take that private. These are electricity costs, guys. These are not what anyone wants to see. We don't have line numbers of it, or we don't have candle numbers available, but this is what the line graph looks like. And this is about 2021 right here. These are the daily numbers. So although these numbers are released monthly by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. I think the Fed out of St. Louis, the Federal Bank of St. Louis is the one that does this. But if you'll notice, your electricity costs are going up and have been ever since 2021. What happened in 2022? This is about the same time AI came out. It was released right in this area right in here, right around November 2022. And then that's when, well, was it that late? I'd have to look it up, but I think OpenAI was released to the public in November of 2022, and that's when everything just went to hell. As far as my software business goes, and then we also have your electricity costs that are going straight to the roof because of the data centers. I caught a commercial yesterday on the radio talking about a feed out of Virginia, and they were talking about how, oh, well, we have a new government agency to help you lower your energy costs. Well, they just built a data center there. They have many data centers around the Washington, D.C. area and Northern Virginia. They're driving up electric costs. So we have the government going in there and creating the problem and then rushing in to create another agency to grow. It's the big grift is what it is. I'm not happy about it. You're not happy about it. But I don't think many people see it yet. I think they're just have their head in the sky about AI, about it being the best thing since sliced bread. I'm not going to say it's horrible. It has helped. I do use AI, and it does help me a lot. Not for these videos, though. These videos are all straight shot. But the everything else is I do help it to help speed up my coding processes and my workflows. But with that, that is about all I've got about. That's my little rant for today, I guess. So with that, that is about all I've got for today. If you have any questions, then hit me up on the comment section. If you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe to the channel, and YouTube will let you know when I put more videos out. And lastly, oh yeah, if you like this video, then hit the thumbs up button, please. Would love to have you. And with that, that is all I got. So you guys have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye.